Hey everyone, and welcome back. In this episode, we're getting into the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Now, I'm a big fan of their regular double oaked, so I can't wait to get into this one. I'm Tuck, and this is Bourbon Broke. So again, this is the new Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. And just like their regular double oaked, this one comes in at 90.4 proof, so it's not a real high proof point on there. As far as the age statement, it's unknown. On the SRP on this one, it comes in at $199.99. So this one is pretty salty. That price it's up there pretty good. As far as a secondary, I really haven't seen a secondary out there yet. I don't think it's been out there really long enough to get that secondary out there. So anyway, let's get into it and see how it is. So I have to say, I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. I'm a big fan of the Woodford Reserve, regular double oaked. So looking forward to getting into this one. As y'all know, I do love me some oak. So let's get into it. See how this nose is. That's a nice nose. Damn. That's a whole lot of creme brulee going on in there. Man, that is so good. Some caramel, brown sugar, picking up some oak on the nose. Not a ton, not as much as I thought that I would, but man, that's just creme brulee all day long. Wow, that's a really nice nose. Let's see how it is on the palate. Get on that palate. Get on it. Definitely getting some oak in there, no question about that, and I'm liking that a lot. Getting a little bit of that cherry like I get on the regular double oaked, maybe not quite as much as on that regular double oaked, but definitely getting some cherry in there. And there's a lighter note in there also. There's a little bit of a lighter fruit, kind of like a pear, maybe an apple. But just a lighter fruit like that. That caramel and brown sugar transferring over into the palate off of the nose. A lot more spice. Getting a lot of spice on the palate. A touch of cinnamon, and it's not like a baking spice. It's sweeter, so I'm going to say more like a clove. It's a clove spice. Almost like a touch of like a charred or burnt toffee. Man, this is good. Almost like a touch of black licorice, just a touch. Not as much as on like that, Redwood Empire Emerald Giant cask strength. That's all kinds of black licorice, but nothing like that. But there is definitely a touch of black licorice. I'm getting it anyway. This is pretty complex. I wish... you can tell it's a lower proof, that 90.4. I really wish it was a higher proof on this one. I think it would make it better. Bump this up to 105, 110. I think it would be a lot better, but it's good. On the finish, that oak, that like that charred, burnt toffee little bits coming through onto the finish, and definitely that clove spice. Definitely a heavy clove spice on that back end. But man, this is really good. As far as the price, $199.99. It's pretty high. Is it worth that? No, it's not worth that much. Now, I didn't pay that much for it. Actually, I found this at a Costco in my area for $169. So it's like $30 under the regular SRP, which I'm glad I got. Is it worth the $169 I paid? Probably not. I'd rather, if this was around $120, maybe $130 tops, I would like it a lot better. But all whiskeys out there, the prices are climbing up on them, so I get it. But I'm glad I bought this, and I'm glad I paid the $169 for it. I'm happy to have it on my shelf to share it. As far as a rating, I like this a lot. A lot. I just wish it was a higher proof and that price point was down. So all things considered, I'm going to go a 9.0 on this one, just a 9.0. It's very, very good, but I think that price point's a little high, and I just wish the proof was up there a little bit. That regular double oaked at 90.4, I wish they would have just bumped this one up a little bit. When you bump that price up, like 3 times what that regular double oaked is, it's got to stand out. And is this better than the regular double oaked? In my opinion, absolutely it is. I like it better than that, but it's not worth 3 times that. Not at all. But it's a good pour. I'm glad I have the bottle. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. It doesn't cost you anything at all, and it really, really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to check out some Bourbon Broke stuff, just go to bourbonbroke.com. Check out everything on there. That's it for tonight, and remember, keep your friends close and your bourbon closer. Cheers. It's a good pour. Let's get in some more of it.